Guys, it's great to meet you. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thanks.
Now, I know you've got so many new characters in this film, but I want to talk about one from the original movie.
Yes.
Steve. I love Steve so much.
Yes.
He could, in the film, you can just keep looking at him, and he has so many different sort of personalities and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that fun for you? And that
It's
people
really
can
fun.
watch the movie like 5 times and just see different things in it.
Yeah, Steve is one of the most fun characters to work with because he is a monkey, but Flint treats him as though he's an intelligent lab partner.
and we have a team of, close to 100 animators now. Basically, it's their job to find Steve business in any shot that Steve's in. So it's great because there's always new stuff and it surprises us because we do storyboard some ideas, but a lot of times stuff just ends up finding its way into the movie because an animator has a funny idea for Steve business back there.
Yeah.
So in a weird way, he sort of becomes, if you read the script, there's almost no Steve in it, but as you watch the movie, it becomes about Steve for, if you're looking for him.
So how do you direct Neil when he's doing, because he does the voice of
Yes.
Steve. How do you sort of direct him to do
We can get him to do an entire movie in 30 minutes.
Because most of what Steve says is all just one word, except for gummy bears. And so Neil will say, cheeseburger, and we'll say like happier cheeseburger or cider cheeseburger. So it becomes really fun and kind of funny, and we laugh at the record sessions because it is kind of it's silly.
Hungry. This job is so difficult.
He is a true thespian, though. I mean,
Yes.
we definitely have to get a lot of context. How is
Yes.
Steve feeling?
Right.
Brilliant. No, I can't wait to see more of him in the second film.
Yeah.
This movie seems to have an awful lot of spin-offs from other films like Jurassic Park and things like that.
Certainly, I mean, like the first movie, we were cribbing off of a lot of the disaster movies from the 80s and 70s. So we watched a lot of Irwin Allen films, a lot of Bruckheimer, Roland Emmerich films. So we didn't want to do that movie again because we've already done that. So the idea of like going into the monster movie genre with the adventure films from the 1980s, where we grew up, was really attractive to us. So that's kind of where we started. So the idea of like first movie is like something's going to hit you on the head. This movie is like what's in the shadows.
Yeah.
And so it's really about the reveals and how do we hide the food and get our characters to interact with them.
Brilliant. And then you said you started making food characters at home and started photographing them. What was that like?
Well, in the development of the film, when Kris and I were first working on the story, we knew that we wanted to do pickles and strawberries. So I just spent a Sunday kind of sculpting some produce, put some map tacks for eyes, and then I really wanted to put them in real sunlight in real locations to help show what it would look like to have food in a real environment. And so it was more for fun, but also for our pitch, to the studio. And from that, our character designer, Craig Kelman, went even further and even pushed the designs.
Yeah, give us a jump start in the visualization.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And the technology, because it's been a few years since that, and technology moves so fast. I know you didn't direct the first film, but what was it like moving that transition on and trying to integrate the second film into the first?
I mean, one of our biggest challenges with this film is that we have an organic world in this jungle. So the first film, we leaned heavily on the art direction of Sasek, the very kind of flat 2D kind of designed look. And so we wanted our jungle to have that same sense. And so the guys at ImageWorks developed this technology that as the camera gets further away from something, it looks more like a painting, which was amazing. So they can do super hyper-realistic stuff, but we asked them to make it look more like art. And they,
putting brush strokes on the leaves, like seeing the painterly quality even in the three-dimensional world.
So hopefully it still feels like the Muppety, fun, cartoony world, even though we're now in a different sort of set.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the film in full. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thanks for taking the time.